Hello and welcome to Writer Rant, author advice in 5 minutes or less because I have to get back to writing and so do you. So this week I'd like to talk a little bit about stuff and things, right? So those two words should probably never make it into your writing. What it comes down to is writing is words, right? It's a vocabulary, it's a lexicon, it's a bunch of descriptions of worlds and characters and settings and actions and all those kind of things. And when you're writing, you don't want to be vague, right? There's this element of description that really helps the reader in their mind to be able to visualize something. And so when you're using words like stuff and things, then suddenly it's like, well, wait, the reader's going to know, oh, this writer doesn't even know what they're talking about because they can't even adequately describe what they're writing about. And so in those instances, you just need to do Control F. You got to find all of those and just cut them out. Just remove them. I could see the one instance in which you would still have those words in there, and that would be part of a character's kind of speech pattern. Just don't overdo it, right? So you could have like a teenage valley girl who's always saying like and stuff and things and those kind of verbal tics essentially. And you know, that's good to a point. Just again, don't overdo it. And you can also have characters who really don't understand what they're looking at. But again, it's kind of this instance of, you know, don't have them just call it, oh, there's that stuff and that stuff and that stuff. It's just like that gets repetitive after a while, and it's really kind of annoying to read that. And so, as a writer, what you do is, hey, your characters can sometimes not know what's going on, and that's fine. You can have them say, oh, it's those things over there, right? But if it's a constant kind of, oh, hey, these characters don't know anything that's around them, then maybe that's the time that a narrator needs to take over and start describing what's there so that the characters aren't left with, they don't know what it is, so they're just going to use their limited faculties to describe something they don't know. They're going to, of course, resort to stuff and things. And so, I mean, it's really just kind of an immature thing to go back to, especially if it's a character. It's like, oh man, they just sound so immature and it's annoying to read. I mean, it's the Valley Girl kind of style that I was talking about earlier. After a while, that can get really just irritating to read. And so, characters, yeah, you can use it sparingly because, yeah, your characters are going to know everything. But if you are using it as the narrator that says, oh, Harry, there's this stuff and there's these things, you don't know what you're talking about, and at that point you've lost your reader because the reader is going to expect the author to know exactly what the world that they've created. And so if you can't use descriptive words and you're resorting to these simple, just kind of throwaway fluff words, then you're going to lose them real quick. So got to know what you're talking about and make sure that at least one of your characters knows how to describe what they're looking at. So what about you other readers out there? Have you found books that are just kind of swimming with these kind of fluff words, these stuff and things? Drop a comment below. Let us know about some of these books. You know, I can't be the only one who's reading these kind of things. And if you're a reader or a writer and there's something about the reading or the writing of books that really kind of irks you, by all means drop a comment below and maybe I'll get to it in a future episode of Writer Rant. And thanks for watching this episode of Writer Rant. I'm Benjamin M. Weilert.